Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Tuesday, the 6th of March, 2018. Hope you had a good trading week. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract, daily chart of the broad market and futures form. So we got a little bounce after a slight gap down. You'll see what the intraday action looks like. Keeps us right in the middle, basically right on the 50% fib retracement of the collapse. So we've gone nowhere from that perspective. Had a couple of decent winners for the session. On the stock side, futures were not that interesting. The opening range plays were choppy. Let's take a look at the intraday action here. So crude oil up $1.37 to 62.62. That's up quite a bit. Gold down $4.20 to 13.1920. The S&P cash index ends up gaining 29.69. NDX is up 70.24. This is a cup and handle forming on the NDX. It's interesting. So are we looking at a breakout or are we looking at a breakdown? In the markets, we'll see what happens. Obviously, from the broad market perspective, it doesn't look pretty. The SOX up 12 to 1375.86. Look, at the end of the day, that's one of the highest closes ever on the SOX. The biotech's up 37.23 to 34.87. Didn't quite get where we were going to go there. On the VIX, down 86 cents to 1873. The trend closes at 58 cents, one of the lowest closes in a while. But the 10-day moving average still at 1.28 because we've had some really high readings on the trend over the last couple of weeks. NASDAQ volume, it says by the close, it was really 1.9 billion shares, so it was a very light volume day. Again, the up days are light volume, the down days are heavy volume. Keep that in mind. That's a big, meaningful point for the markets. NASDAQ advanced decline ratio plus 632, so it's positive. On the New York, it was plus 1389, which is really positive, one of the top 10% of the last year. Google gains $10.62 to 1094.76. Apple up just 61 cents. Cup and handle forming on Apple. You'll notice this chart looks a lot like that SOX semiconductor index chart. Amazon new closing highs at up 23.36 at 15.23.61. Netflix definitely new closing highs at up 13.95. Tesla on the other hand was down $1.77, although it was higher midday. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, loses 32 cents. Back near lows. Goldman Sachs up $5 exactly, still not near highs. All right, let's take a look at the intraday action. So here you go. Gap down, tried to push up. The first hour is dead flat, complete waste of time. Then we reach up and fill the gap, and then we head into lunch and drift and shoot higher after that. And then the second half of the day, we're stuck in a very narrow range. So the action was, again, strangely like coming into lunch, which is a weird time of day for us to see the movement in the market. NASDAQ side shows the same thing. Not very interesting. All right. So what do we look at for tomorrow? In terms of economic data, we've just got factory orders 30 minutes in, a couple of Fed speeches, and that's it. So again, there's nothing technical to look at the market. Nothing really changed from today. It was up. I'd rather have a gap up and sell off. Obviously, we'd like to see volume in the market. Volume seems to be when we have downside days. It makes it easier to trade. We'll see what we get. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken the trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great trading Tuesday.